What do you make on your podcast?
Look, sometimes we get a free meal from every plate. Last week I got chicken and couscous.
Today's episode, we have one of my closest, nearest, dearest friends, Jason Nash, YouTuber extraordinaire, podcast host, stand-up comedian, all around fiance.
Have you ever seen people when they're in their 40s and how they take photos on Instagram?
Isn't it like blurry selfies?
It's like very like...
Yeah, hidden. They don't want to show their features. And
yeah.
They always use the most excessive filter too.
Oh, yeah. They filter it up. They hide between their kids.
Yes.
Like a family photo. And
hide my thighs.
Mom's like this.
Hide my thighs.
Yeah.
You've been on a stand-up tour recently.
Yeah, touring the world. Back at stand-up comedy, Joe, doing what I do not the best.
I saw a show the other day at Flappers in Burbank. It's funny, and terrifying.
It's terrible.
Do you get scared doing those?
Yeah, I hate it. I hate doing stand-up. It's so anxiety-inducing. It's so... the shows that I'm booking, like the ones when I go out of town, those are a little bit better because like they're there to see me, so they already know me a little bit.
You're the headliner.
Yeah, so I can say like, "Oh, guys, I got sleep apnea. You know how that is," and they already know I have sleep apnea.
They're familiar.
So it's a lot easier. But when you go into Flappers and like nobody knows you, you're like, "Oh, damn."
Yeah, the room maybe
Tough.
200 people. I've never seen you so panicky and nervous before. You're just chewing gum, blowing bubbles big as your head, and you're pacing.
Yeah.
And they call your name up on stage and they say, Jason Nash, you probably know him from YouTube.
Yeah, which is a great thing to say.
And
YouTube? Well, then why is he doing stand-up?
And no one cheers because no one knows you're there even.
No
And
one
then
knows me.
You have to try and win over the crowd.
Yeah, that Flappers crowd too is like, it's a great club. I love that club a lot, but it's like a lot of older people. It's a good mix of like older people, some younger people. So you got to really sit there and be like, okay, what are people going to understand? Like I have a joke where I like reference the Nelk Boys.
No one gets it.
And like in Burbank, like it doesn't work, but like on the road when I'm like playing like a YouTube audience, like they love that. They love to hear me say it, like. So the joke is like the joke is that Nivine I think is pranking me for the last year, and it's the most. It's like a 16-month prank put on by Nelk, and that gets a good laugh. But like in Burbank, it doesn't work. So that's what's tough about stand-up is like, man, should I say jackass here instead of Nelk? And then that's not even gonna make a difference because probably they're not gonna like either.
What are you chasing with all of this?
Me?
Yeah, why are you doing the stand-up thing? Like, what's your end goal? What do you want out of all of it?
Well, it's fun to do shows.
Even though you're terrified and nervous and pacing and all you're saying is, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this.
Well, that night you saw me, it was like, I didn't love that you guys were there.
You hated having your friends there.
Yeah. I don't like that you guys are there. Like, I don't want Nivine to come either.
Right.
Yeah, but she insists on it. And which is ultimately really good because she can be like, oh, this didn't work and this worked. And I'd be like, okay. So yeah, I was just like in a mood that night. But when I was in Philly last weekend, it was great. It was really fun. And then, you try new things and, like I don't know if I want to keep doing like YouTube videos. So this would be the other option. Either like do stand up and podcast, or the other great thing about stand up is, stand up's like a great way to like develop a TV show too. Like, cause you can get so much, when things work, when you're like, okay, people really like this, then like there's ways to like turn that into shows or a movie or.
Is that why all those greats like Seinfeld and Kevin James and Ray Romano got all those shows in the 90s and 2000s?
Yeah. It's just like a great way to like, you can like, I think Louis said that. He's like, everything you get from stand up. You can get hired as a writer. You can do shows and make money. You can pitch something. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like it. It's been fun.
If you sell out a room for 500 people, what's the cash revenue on that for a stand-up?
For 500 people at $35 a ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see, Joe. It's $15,000.
Oh, fuck.
I think. Yeah, $30 a ticket times 500 would be 15,000.
And if you get big enough, you could do two of those in a day.
Yep.
An afternoon and a night show.
Yep.
Wow.
And then the club takes 15%.
You need to get a show. Jason,
I know.
Jason point oh.
I know. That would be fun. It's great to come on a podcast and talk about what I need rather than having something to promote. But hey, listen, we do things a little differently here on Lightweights. We're manifesting on the show today. And let's just sit here and we're going to manifest for the next hour and get what we need. Have you seen those podcasts? They're like, I'm getting a little fed up with podcasts of like those earthy podcasts where like people are talking like really seriously.
Oh yeah.
Like
and they're in their parents' like basement.
No, it's usually like people who are like really trying to be really smart, and you're like, all right, man, you think you're like a pro skateboarder, take it easy. You know? Those are the ones like, and especially the clips on Reels, you'll see it. It'll be like, did you know that if you eat your poop, you know, like, or just like weird like stuff like that. Like, did you know if you cut out soda?
I used to know someone who did you know facts? He passed away.
Ilya.
Oh, yeah, that was him.
Oh, yeah, poor Ilya. He passed away.
R.I.P. You just celebrated your 1-year anniversary with your fiance.
Yeah.
How's that?
It was good. We went out yesterday. We went and we had...
Blue Plate Oyster?
Yeah, how'd you know?
I see everything.
Yeah, Blue Plate Oysterette in Santa Monica. What a restaurant.
Incredible.
Right on the water.
How'd you guys meet?
A mail-away bride.
Russia?
Yeah, in Lebanon.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
How much?
It was $21,000.
Fuck.
Which is a steal.
And she loves you. So.
Yeah. She has to, or else she goes back.
Legally.
Yeah. No, I was writing to her, and a rocket was coming through her bedroom, and we met on a dating app. Yeah.
Grindr?
Yeah, which was weird. She was the only girl on there. But, yeah, hey, she got me out of there. Turned me for the other team, you know?
I feel like you move extremely fast, and you don't really focus on your accomplishments. And I think...
My accomplishments? I haven't accomplished shit this year.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
My accomplishments?
When I first met you,
what are you talking about, dude?
When I first met you, you had bunk beds in an apartment.
Bro, do you realize, Joe, what world are you living in? Accomplishments? We're sitting in your freaking side room with 2 cameras doing a podcast that no one's going to watch. What are you talking about?
Jason,
this is ridiculous. Your accomplishments.
You've done so much. Do you remember when you had just that tiny little apartment filled with Christmas trees? Now you're in a beautiful home with an incredible view, and now you have a fiance and kids.
I always had kids.
Yeah, but now they love you more and they respect you more.
No, I mean, like, you know, I don't know. Do you consider your home life an accomplishment?
Totally.
You do?
I do. You don't?
I don't know if I do. I guess I should. It's something to think about. I guess I consider my kids an accomplishment, and I guess I consider my relationship an accomplishment only in that I work really hard at my relationship. I work really hard at it. Yeah.
When I first met you, no disrespect, were you at rock bottom? Because didn't I meet you right at the beginning of your divorce, or like the end of your?
Yeah, I was at. You know where there's rock bottom, and then there's where that submarine ended up. The Ocean Gate.
Yeah.
I was Ocean Gate. I was imploding underneath rock bottom.
That's where I met you.
That's how bad I was. Yeah. Yeah. I was really bad. And here we are 5 years later, and
look, you turned your life around.
No, it's back at him. It's still bad.
But look at where you live.
I have a house now, which is good.
You have a YouTube channel with 3 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
An Instagram channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, like,
I don't know.
I don't really. I don't like to like. I guess we can do that. Yeah, we can do that today. We can just say how great I am, how much I've accomplished. If we want to play it that way, we can. I have trouble doing that. I'm like, why would I? I can't sit there and do that, because then you'll get comfortable and complacent, and you'll sit on your laurels.
And you think that'll make you not work as hard?
Yeah. I think so. I think I just want to keep always like pushing ahead, and but no, you're right. You should take stock. Let's see. I'll try to say something good that I did this year. I got to interview Danny DeVito.
That's incredible.
And that was good.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, I really thought he would call me after, but no.
No.
No, I didn't expect him to call me.
I think you were one of the hardest working ones at the height of everything.
We all worked hard, Joe.
But
we all worked
you
hard.
really grinded. You were nonstop, morning, noon, and night.
Yeah. It was great. I didn't have to work out then.
You were pulled in every direction, and you were there for everybody.
Yeah. And I'm here today.
Yeah. I put in that text. You're like, I'm free tomorrow.
I'm here.
I'm free Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Let me know.
The thing about Danny DeVito is he's such an icon that talking to him was like so eye-opening, because he would just be like, oh, yeah, we're making a movie next year. And I'd be like, oh, right, you're Danny DeVito. You are making a movie next year. But whereas, like, if you talk to Brandon, he's like, we're making a movie next year. You're like, nope. Well, Brandon's a bad example. More Jonah. Brandon doesn't say that. Brandon will be like, I want to make a movie.
Right.
But if you talk to Jonah, you're like, oh. So that is the difference between
Jonah and Danny DeVito.
Jonah and Danny DeVito.
What else?
And not that you asked.
What else did
Same height.
What else did you pull from Danny DeVito?
He's just like he's like really facile as a comedian and as a performer. Like those that's always like strikes me. It's like somebody that's like can turn it on really quick and be funny really quick. It's like, wow.
Was he anything like the movies or the shows that you've seen him in? Like, do you see little Danny DeVito-isms?
No, but when he talks, you can see that like he has like a dastardly side. Or like that, like when he plays like that Frank character on Philadelphia.
Yeah, or the villain in a movie.
Yeah.
He has that like edge to him.
Yeah, he has a little edge to him.
That's so cool.
Which is cool. Yeah.
Did you get to talk to him after the cameras were off?
Wait, did the guy from Simple Plan cancel? Is that why I'm here today?
Yeah, Pierre's not here yet. I love that I said that to you and Jess, and you both have been talking about it since.
Yeah.
Jess brought it up like 4 times to have Simple Plan at David's birthday party.
Oh. I don't even think I know. What does Simple Plan sing?
I'm just a kid and life isn't. There was that trend on TikTok a couple months ago.
Oh, that's Simple Plan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, they have a couple hits. Were you able to talk to Danny DeVito after the cameras were off? Or did he run out of there?
No, we didn't. I mean, no, he ran out of there. We went to his office, so he didn't run out of there. I ran out of there.
Oh, they
to get out of his way. Yeah.
Escorted you.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. But he was cool. He's great, and his daughter's really sweet. Lucy.
Did you text with him at all about planning the podcast?
I told him I was coming here today.
No, not this one. Did you text him to like set up the times for you and him doing the podcast?
No, I was not texting with Danny DeVito.
Oh.
I was texting with his publicist, who also represents George Clooney, and I was like riding high that week because I had just had Julie Bowen on, and then I just had Danny DeVito on.
Yeah, that was a good week for All Good Things podcast.
And then she was like, I rep George Clooney, and I was like, hey, is there any? She's like, no. She told me right to my face. Yeah. No.
What kind of prep work do you do for interviewing an icon like that?
Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
I don't used to read his Wikipedia.
It says here you were in Twins.
I don't know. Yeah, just like talk to him. It was fine. I liked it. I liked having Dane Cook on. I thought he was really cool. He taught me a lot. Because like, anybody that's been to the Pinnacle is really fun.
Yeah, Dane's been like number 1.
Yeah.
Like for like 2 years solid, he was number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, more than 2. Yeah.
3 years?
Yeah.
At the height of everything, movies, comedy shows, sold
yeah.
out Madison Square Garden twice.
Yeah, that's what's cool about him. There's so many facets. He has the stand-up side, and he has like all the movies he did, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, to talk to him was fun, and he's still out there grinding.
Totally.
Yeah.
Not that he has to though, right? He has a lot of money.
I'm sure he has a lot of money, but like he's like really active on social media too.
What do you regret about David's vlogs?
I don't know. Just I wish I could have come up with more funnier ideas. Like just wish I could. But towards the end, I didn't have any more ideas, and I was just like, I didn't know what else to do. It's like really specific kind of ideas. Everything has to be very. Everything has to be very. Everything has to be kind of based in reality and stuff. So that got hard at the end.
You would pitch a lot of ideas to David for the vlogs. Which one did you pitch that you were really proud of that landed?
I don't think I really ever. All the good ones he came up with. I don't think I really came up with anything. I'm trying to think. There must have been something I did. Oh, I liked when he did Colby Smalzell. I thought that was fun.
Oh,
When he did his
Corinna?
version of Corinna, because his was I thought better because the thing that he was like squabbling over was Corinna not paying for hibachi.
So petty.
Was so petty, and I just thought it was so funny because Corinna was so rich. So I thought that one came out really good.
What did you use Colby Smalzell for?
I got you twice.
For what? I don't remember.
One time I used Colby Smalzell when you.
Colby Smalzell is a news reporter that you hired.
Yes, and you left your BMW in front of my house
For like a week.
No, it was for a really long time.
Yeah.
I know it's for a long time because Colby couldn't do it for a while. And I kept thinking like, damn, he's going to move the car. We're not going to get this bit done. And then
I pulled through. I left it there.
yeah, and then we did it one other time with you. I can't remember what it was about. But
Gaming chair.
oh yeah, the gaming chair. Gaming chair.
Every time I see a gaming chair on the side of the road, I'm so tempted to bring it to your house.
That'd be really funny.
I think it would be so good. The look on your face. Not that I'd wait to see your face, but
You
just
should put,
knowing.
You should put 40 gaming chairs in the garage one day.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Like Mr. B style.
Yeah. That'd be really funny. What's going on with you, Joe? What's the latest?
Just making this podcast blow up. We have a lot of goals for this. I want to be number one in LA. Like one of the biggest top dogs.
Number one in the mornings. Joe in the morning.
Joe in the mornings. We're going to do daily pods. No, I'm really excited about this podcast because I have full direction of it now, full control. So I can have friends.
Didn't you always have full direction?
No, because it was really hard having a partner because you have to base things around them. I mean, when you did David's
You mean
podcast,
timing or creative?
both. You have to run ideas by them. The timing has to work out. Like, are you free this time? No. And then, like, there's just
Right.
that time window that you can't do certain things. And then you kind of get over it.
Right.
I don't know. I love being able to, like, steer the ship and go wherever I want.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm really excited about it.
And do you miss Ilya?
Of course. I mean, we had so many good times.
Of course.
He was
Your
my
voice went up there.
He was my best,
A little bit.
nah, he was my best buddy. At the height of it, and when he was all like pumped about it, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
You know, like he'd bring so many guests to the table. I brought guests to the table. We both were like, "What do we talk to them about?"
Yeah.
We show up early. We coordinate. It was a real team thing.
Yeah.
And again,
And that's okay. That's okay. I don't think podcasts are meant to,
be forever.
they're just not, especially when you have more than one person. People change and just like, oh yeah, we talked about everything. There's a podcast that I watch and you could tell like you're watching it now and you're like, oh, they're running out of things to talk about. But when they started, it was like so good. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking for that buddy, which is why I brought you here. recurring new co-host, Jason Nash. Job's yours if you want it.
Me, co-host?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I'll come fill in anytime.
Okay, maybe every week.
Yeah, that's fine, but we need a guest.
Me and you.
Oh, you just want to do it, me and you?
You're the guest.
Joe, I don't think. Let's see. How are we that interesting together?
I mean, look at your taco dinosaur shirt, man. It's fucking changing the game. I'm over here trying to look buff, flexing my muscles, and you're over there wearing a taco dinosaur shirt.
David used to get mad at me if I would do that on video, like do what you just did.
Oh, do a visual gag?
Yeah.
That's what the Teeny Weeny podcast was. All visual.
Yeah. Don't taco. They can't see your taco dinosaur shirt. And you're like, I know, but who cares?
You did so many facets with him creatively. You were his guy. What would you say was your favorite one to do together? Was it driving around looking for bits, doing planned bits, doing the podcast?
The podcast was fun. He never really liked it, so I always wanted him to like it more. He's so funny because I would tell him like, dude, it's like this podcast is number one, and he'd be like, oh really? Or I'd be like, hey, did you see how much money you got from the podcast like last month? And he'd be like, no, I don't check it. And I'm like, well, it's double what I got.
I'm really
and
happy.
I was excited for what I got, like, because I only got 30% of that podcast. Yeah. And he just never cared.
That's so
He's
funny.
never cared about it. And he was so good at it. I thought he was great.
I think that's what made him so great was because he only focused on the vlogs.
Right.
And he didn't want to focus on anything else.
When we would do the podcast, it felt like it felt like if he felt like he was my dad, like taking me to Six Flags for the day.
And you got to just do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
and I got to like have a really good time, and he was just doing it for me.
I think that's why we knew so much about you and nothing about David.
He'd be like, all right, come on, turn the mics on. Let's go. Let's do it. And I'd be like, oh, podcast time. All right, this is fun. We get to talk about ourselves. And he'd be like, all right, Jay, what else? But, you know, he was good at it. And then probably I love doing stuff with him. Like, I love driving around when EA Sports gave him like $300,000 or something crazy. Maybe not, maybe like $250,000 to give away to people. So he drove around for 3 days, giving people like PlayStations and money and cash. Maybe he had the T-shirt gun. So just that insanity of like those 3 days driving around all of California nonstop in a van, him yelling at me, like not driving the van, him taking a T-shirt gun. This was probably the best. He would take a T-shirt gun because it was COVID. You couldn't touch anybody and you couldn't get near anybody, right? So we're all masked up. And then he would pull up to someone's house who was a fan, and he'd be like, "Hey," it's like, "Hey, I'm David." And then like a mom and like a daughter would come out, like, "Oh my God, like, you know, it's COVID. I can't believe you guys came." And he'd be like, "Stay there, can't come close," like that. And he'd write a check. He'd turn to Natalie and he'd be like, "Nat, write a check for $10,000. Write a check." And then he'd write the check for $10,000. He'd put it in the T-shirt gun, and then he would fucking fire it to them. And it was so wonky. And it's like a really nice. He's giving them $10,000, and then they would like pick up the T-shirt, open it up, and then they'd be like, they'd look at the $10,000 check and just have this like, what? and then he'd be like, all right, thanks. And then he would pull away and he'd be like, fuck. And he'd be like, what happened? He's like, they didn't react at all. He's like, which like, no slight to those people. Like, it's our fault because no one's gonna really get that right away.
To see a check and just,
right?
Unreal.
It's so unreal. You're just like,
first off, you guys are there. It's COVID. A check mysteriously shows up at your house for $10,000.
No, he just shot it out of a T-shirt can from like a weird van. So like what? Yeah. So that's probably like, that's prime David to me. He was trying. He was trying so hard, and he was doing a nice thing. He could have kept all that money. He could have kept it for himself. But he was like, no. He's like, I want to like help people, you know. But yeah, so it's just stuff like that was like really funny. But that video turned out great.
Incredible.
Yeah, he did great, and that used to bum me out about him was like something like that would go
He didn't
wrong.
appreciate his accomplishments.
Or yeah. Or something like that would go wrong, and I'd be like, well, it's still going to be a great video.
Totally.
You still have 4 minutes and 20 seconds of great footage. You'll be fine. But he wouldn't. He's like, no, it doesn't matter. Ah. He gets so mad.
What would you say was the most surreal of all the vlogs? Like, at what point were you like, I can't believe I'm at Joe Jonas's house. I can't believe that we just got to film with the Pussycat Dolls.
Mm.
Kevin Hart's workout class is focused around us.
The most surreal is probably just being friends with John Stamos.
Yeah, and him knowing your name.
Him knowing my name, yeah.
Jason.
Yeah. Because he's so smooth and he's so like, you know, he's like the guy from TV. And he's like really good looking. He's also really nice. And he's just like, just knowing his name. He did like a pilot with David, and they shot it all at his house, and then we spent the day with him there, like, and I was like helping.
I love seeing him in different scenarios too, like at the Chicago show. He's just there.
Yeah, he came up and gave David's mom a big hug,
and
she was like, oh, if only I could meet Bon Jovi. That was the other one I think she really crushed on, was Stamos and Bon Jovi.
Did she meet him?
I don't know if she's ever met Bon Jovi. We met Bon Jovi.
You did?
Yeah.
Where?
We went to something, and his son was like, I think had like a wine company or something. Super nice, looks great, well preserved rock star.
Hot,
Yeah.
great bulge.
Yeah, family man, Jersey, kind of cool.
Yeah, Jersey people are the best, man.
I love Jersey.
Same.
I lived in Jersey.
So did I.
No, I know. So yeah, I don't know. What else is going on with you? What else is the latest? So let's see. Who you got coming in here next week? Who you got coming in for guests? Anybody you can tease?
We have Natalie Mariduena.
Natalie.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
We have Susie Antonian.
How did she do on the runway?
Incredible from what I heard.
You didn't go, right?
I did not go. But me and her, I see her boxing every week. I see her, like, we tag team each other. When I leave the gym, she comes in. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, she's doing good. How's your fitness going? What are you doing every day now? You still walk? You still doing that afternoon walk of like 10,000 steps?
15,000, yeah.
15,000 steps, and you just kind of like lightly jog around the neighborhood?
Lightly jog, yeah.
And you do 15,000 steps lightly jogging?
It takes like an hour 15. It fuels me, man. I feel so rejuvenated.
You feel good?
Yeah, my joints, my body, my sleep. I wake up like I'm so refreshed.
Yeah.
I've never had so much clarity in my life.
Oh, it's great.
It's literally must be what Todd feels like all the time.
Right.
I can't, and he takes me to hot yoga with him, and I leave, and I feel like I just lost all this burden of life. I feel superhuman.
You do?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Damn. I got to get back at it.
What are you trying to get back to? Weight
I
wise?
Yeah, I just have to stop eating so much. Like I got last night, I got we were walking down like Venice, and we never do this. And Nivine was like, let's go buy a pen. Let's go buy a vape pen.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, nah, we don't need it. But then I just don't like to say no to her. I'm like, I don't like, it's just like, the only reason I didn't want to is because I know I eat a lot when I smoke weed. And so anyways, got into bed last night. I took like 2 puffs of this pen.
Pass out?
And I was like, it was great. It was such a vacation. So much fun. Just laughing, watching Kill Tony, which is our favorite show. And
You got to go on Kill Tony.
Yeah, I know. I would love to be on Kill Tony.
They do it at the comedy store?
There's a guy that's like a regular on Kill Tony. He's gonna be a special guest at my show in Austin. His name's William Montgomery, so that's cool.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. But then I just eat so much, which is why I didn't want to smoke any weed, which is why I don't smoke weed.
Right.
Because you just eat so much. But it was great, man. This pen, what they have nowadays going on.
But I feel like you're at the gym all the time. You're constantly doing Fryman still?
Yeah, do Fryman and do Runyon. It's just tough.
Is it hard?
You gotta go you gotta do 2 a days.
Is it harder now that you're older? Like, is that actually true?
Yes.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like
How fucking dare you?
Todd?
What? Dude.
I thought he had a beer in his hand. God. That would have been the best. You want to pull up a chair, my dude?
Do I have to?
Todd just walked in.
I can pull up a chair.
Nice little surprise,
Podcasting.
Todd.
Are you guys almost done?
The Toddcast.
See if he can fit in this frame.
What are you guys talking about?
Thank God you're here. We were
Why?
running out of
What's
things
going
to say.
What's going on? Oh shit!
I can chew a piece of Nicorette if you want to pop.
What's going on here? Is this my mic?
Yeah.
Whoa, this is lightweights.
No, it's actually going good.
This is my first. Here, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
glad
So
you're here.
sorry to interrupt. Yo, I went back to M Street Cafe and I got
Another one?
I got 5 shots and the barista goes, Americano with 5 shots, and this lady sitting down goes, 5 shots, and I'm like, Jesus, fucking judgy.
Really?
Yeah, it is a lot of shots, but
But you're a lot of guy.
yeah, and I didn't finish my coffee this morning, so.
Look how fast Joe is with a third camera.
Well, you know why?
Why?
He's been lifting a lot of biceps.
Third camera Joe.
Third camera Joe.
I've never seen anybody put up a third camera quicker than that. That's insane.
thought it
We're
was
back, baby.
third leg Joe.
Third leg. It's an extra cock.
What are you guys talking about?
We were talking about working out.
We were just getting into
No,
mental health.
you weren't. Jesus Christ.
Talked about.
That's all you guys talk about these days.
Todd, you're the leader of the...
Talk about some pussy or something. Fucking eating buttholes, man.
I ate his butthole.
You
That was
ate
the
his
cold
butthole?
open.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yo,
It's going on OnlyFans.
Does Nivine like you shaved or like a little bushy down there?
On my face?
No, you're.
Oh, down there. You know, I don't shave down there.
At what point in your life do you decide to stop shaving? Because I shave every day.
Your nutsack?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't shave.
Yeah, I like a little stubble.
Oh, I don't like any stubble.
You know, I started growing it out for a photo shoot because I saw Brad Pitt and when he was younger, he had a bush and he was doing the mangina and he had a whole photo shoot of like him doing like mangina with his bush and I'm like, I don't want to do that
You're gonna do mangina
photo shoot.
That's exciting. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a really good one.
yeah.
Joe? You
No,
gonna do the
I'm
mangina?
I'm completely shaved all the time, man.
Dude.
Because then you get sweaty. It starts smelling down there. I can't. It's not my vibe.
Why do we have pubic hair? What's the point of it?
The friction when you have sex with someone, it's like so your skin on skin.
Ah.
Did you not take sex ed?
Does it make you get rash?
Huh?
Does it make you prevent getting a rash? I never get a rash.
It prevents getting a rash.
Oh.
Depends how often you're doing it, I guess.
Yeah, you guess you don't do it
Once
very
every
often,
6
huh?
months, right?
Oh, that's why the therapist said he does.
I dress Caitlin up as Tom DeLonge and we do it.
Hey, you know what? And you know what the sick thing is too? He's probably dressed up as Tom DeLonge too. Tom fucking Tom.
You want to be Tom or Mark tonight? I have both wigs.
I don't want to be Mark.
Yo, the Blink-182 concert was insane.
It was?
Yeah.
I saw them first.
Where did you see
I
them?
saw them first when they came back together.
I saw
At
them.
Coachella.
I saw them 12 years ago when they had the flaming fuck sign.
Well, the thing is, 2010, after Travis had his accident, when they came back for the first time, I saw them their very first show back again. So 2 times in a row, I saw them when they first came back.
I'm surprised you even knew about Travis's accident. You know it was a plane crash, right?
What is this guy?
I love this.
Dude, you know, I literally, I've seen Travis warm up because I was backstage one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
I got nothing.
He warms up for like an hour and a half on those on the kit that doesn't make any sound.
You were there you watched him warm up?
Yeah, because his
Kinda cool.
his stepdaughter was a fan of the vlogs.
Yeah.
Super sweet girl.
Oscar De La Hoya's?
Yeah.
Really?
Ati. Wow. And I posted a bunch of Blink stuff, and this is when they were touring with Skiba, and when they're playing at the Forum, and she hit me up to if I wanted to go to a show, and I was already going to the show.
Were we friends at this point?
Yeah.
You didn't ask me to come.
Well, I just figured he's a fan of Tom DeLonge, not Blink-182.
Whoa. She asked you
Yeah.
to come and you didn't even extend
I think I was with Tian and someone else, and then we went backstage. We saw Mark, Skiba, and then Travis warming up for like an hour.
Did you talk to them?
I got a photo with Travis. Let me see if I can find it. Should I find it? Yeah. It was like 2019. It was before the pandemic.
Wow.
Right here.
That's really fun.
They're the best band in the world.
I
man.
look chubby there, huh?
He took Jay Boyce, Joe.
I took Jay
No,
Boyce.
you didn't.
Yeah.
You mother
Jay
trucker.
Boyce is in the photo.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
I was probably editing for you like twice a week at this point.
Yeah. And Jay doesn't even know who Blink-182
Yeah, I didn't
is.
even like.
Why?
He's
Why,
from Oregon.
why wouldn't you bring like a super fan? Why'd you bring Jay?
I think because at the time you were
Where was I?
charging me. I don't know why I didn't bring you.
That's crazy.
Maybe I didn't know you were a fan.
I would have brought you.
Dude. Yeah, because you're a fan of us before. Like we even like hung out.
That's crazy. Yeah, do you guys
Wait,
like
you didn't
find
know
it
that?
weird that I was a fan of you before like
Are
everything?
you really a fan?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, I look different, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, I really.
You look better now.
Thanks, dog.
Hey, you used
Yeah,
to.
you were. Wait, sorry. Go ahead.
I did want to ask. I know you went to a sex party once here in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And ever since I saw that movie where Tobey Maguire was like, he brought those people to the cave. What movie was that again? We all saw it. Like, it came out around Christmas time. You talked to the director of it. Tobey Maguire.
Babylon.
Babylon.
Babylon. Yeah.
Babylon.
Yeah.
There's a couple scenes that in movies that have come out where they're like super fucked up Hollywood stuff.
Yeah.
And you went to a Hollywood sex party. Are they really, really like weird?
Oh, the one I went to wasn't that weird. It's just like some people walking around naked. I went because we were.
You went with David and Corinna, right?
Yeah, just to like get a story for the podcast. It
Right.
wasn't that weird.
Yeah, me too.
It wasn't really that fun to be there.
Was it smelly?
No.
Was
And
it
people weren't that attractive.
Was it
either.
downtown?
It was downtown.
Was it like what happens when you go in there and people are just fucking?
I'm trying to think if I saw anybody actually fucking. I don't think I did.
But the option is there if you want to.
Yeah.
Do people wear masks?
Yep.
Did
Not,
you
not everybody.
Did you wear a mask?
No.
You walked around?
Yeah, you just walk around.
You're like, guys, this is what I look like.
Yeah.
So this is Billie Eilish and me too.
Oh, damn. I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's cool. Billie Eilish.
That's great. I bring
he's got
Todd
'em all.
everywhere. Everywhere that I can go, I always ask if Todd wants to come.
Oh, this is me and Jason in Italy. I don't know why these are popping up. Yeah,
hell
this
yeah.
is Coliseum. Sorry, I'm not trying to steal the spotlight.
Man, all these photos with rock stars.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I saw your drum kit in the garage.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to buy it?
I was. You just steal that from David?
No, I took it back from Ilya. He's over it. He's giving up drumming.
He's over drums?
Yeah, but I got him that drum kit, and then he said I could take it back.
Wow.
It was really funny. Caitlin's like, you just got him that like $3,000 drum set because he wanted to learn? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, I really like Chanel. I'm like, it doesn't work like that anymore.
Jesus.
Those days are gone.
You got him a $3,000 kit?
Yeah. I got you a $1,000 guitar.
Oh yeah, you did. Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's go to a
Damn.
Blink concert.
Go through all your gifts.
$1,000 guitar. No, $1,200 guitar to Todd.
That was really nice.
$3,000 guitar to Ilya.
$3,000. I got a pots and pans from you. That's probably about $3K.
Pots and pans.
To Todd also.
I did get Joe 10 days of training
Yeah.
for Julian with Julian.
7 days.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he just didn't finish it.
It's true. Julian still owes me 2 classes. I got David the $6,000 jukebox.
Oh my god.
That jukebox was $6?
$6,000.
Wow.
But that was like the best gift ever. His face was priceless.
Yeah.
What else? Natalie, I got the autographed Star Wars thing, and then I also got her this Harry Potter wand signed by Daniel Radcliffe. But then I found out that she doesn't like Harry Potter.
No, wait.
So I kept it.
Let me see this.
Yeah, it's autographed by Daniel Radcliffe.
You know, one of our first like hangouts was binging Harry Potter.
I think that's why I got it for her, because I thought like
Dude.
Harry Potter was a special place in her heart. But then she's like, they're okay.
Has she seen this?
Yeah, I gave it to her, but I took it back because she didn't
what
want
did
it.
she said? She goes, I don't want this, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe?
Oh my God, it's working.
Expecto Patronus!
That's what I like about our friend group.
They're honest.
Yeah, like
I don't take it personally.
that would be seen by most people as like not okay.
Ungrateful.
Ungrateful.
But
You're
it's
just-
not.
But it's not at all. She did you a favor.
Yeah,
She
it's a
did-
swing and a miss.
Wait, why did you take this from me?
Here, you texting her right
Yeah,
now.
with this. What are you gonna do with this?
Shove it up my ass. No, I actually do love Harry Potter.
Yeah, there were some good gifts.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is sick.
What were your most expensive gifts?
I don't know.
I got Scott a Rolex. It was like $8,000.
Wow. As a thank
what?
you from the car?
Yeah.
You guys,
But now,
did you film it?
yeah.
Oh.
But now it was at Bellingham. But now the Rolex is probably worth like 15, 17K.
That's sick. That's
Yeah.
an investment.
Yeah, it's an investment for sure.
That's amazing.
This is great.
I spent like $1,700 to have a gospel choir come sing Natalina.
That is true.
Would you say that was a good spend of your money, or was that a waste?
No, that was a great spend.
That's great for the vlog too, right?
The video did really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got some TikToks out of that too.
The biggest waste of money that I did was with lightweights with Ilya when we bought that boat day for $3,000. No one knew that we bought it for them.
Did I know?
Oh,
Probably not.
You took everybody out on a boat.
It was for
Yeah,
his
and-
birthday, right? Or David's birthday?
Exactly. No, we just did it for fun.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't for any special reason.
You guys also were in Vegas and you put all your money down and lost that, right?
Yeah, that was the big waste of money too. We lost $26,000.
Yeah. Damn.
It's
Change,
just the look on your face when
changed-
you said that. You went like the.
change the name of this to
Loser
a
weights.
couple of idiots, huh?
What was the most expensive bit you guys ever spent on?
Me?
Yeah,
Bit, probably, not a bit, but it was a sketch. It was like 10K.
on one of your like
On-
Christmas ones.
Yeah, no, it was on the Pokemon Fight Club one.
Where you rented the hotel.
Yeah.
What was the most costly part of that?
Fuck.
Because all of Todd's sketches have an insane amount of people they're helping. I always
Yeah.
find that so cool. You have like the sound guy.
Yeah. That one was the most expensive because the lighting guy, the gaffer,
Uh-huh.
that lighting had to be like exactly like the movie. And it was. And he matched it perfectly. Like the most expensive was probably like the DP and the gaffer.
That's sick.
How
Because
much
like
have you spent on all those shorts?
A lot.
a lot
Todd
of money.
spends a lot on those.
Because I have like 20 to 25 out.
Right.
And
They look insane though.
Each one is average 5K.
Clouder Banks together, each Clouder Banks was like probably $1,000.
Yeah. Okay.
And then after that, all the sketches were average like 4 or 5K.
That's crazy.
Pokemon Fight Club 10K, so the median probably 5 to 7K.
And in hindsight, are they worth it?
Oh yes,
Why?
100%. They fulfill me. they really fulfill me, and like on top of that, like it's giving me like this like for like a month and a half. It's like something to work on. Like I write it, then we flesh it out. I help direct, rehearse it, act, edit, put it out, promo, and it's just like something I'm like really proud of. And like you guys were like in the Christmas ones, which was so fun to watch and to make.
And you played a festival too, right?
Played it what?
You played a festival too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Did you make that up?
No. No. When you said festival, I just went straight to music for some reason. But yeah, no, it was a Silver Lake Film Festival.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought
sorry.
festival too. I'm like, did he do a festival?
The way he said it. No, yeah, we did a festival. Got laughs, got claps.
Did you get an award?
No award. It was just for fun. And then on top of that, I use a lot of my shorts. It's my reel. It's all the stuff that I've made myself is my reel. And I got some good feedback from like casting directors on the reel.
Yeah, if you put all that in one reel, is
all
good.
One reel, yeah. And they're like, oh, like, I guess my agent showed the reel to some casting directors, and they're like, oh, from that reel, we want to see this guy audition. So that was pretty cool.
And that's how you got Bang Bus?
That's how I got Bang Bus. Yeah. It wasn't Bang Bus 1. It was like Bang Bus like 4 or 5.
Right, the spinoff.
Yeah. Not like the classic one, but like the spinoff. So
the new one.
It's cool.
With the RV.
Yeah.
That's sick.
With the RV.
That's how I got Bang Bus.
This is how I got Bang Bus.
Were there any big bits that were just a complete waste of money? You're like, oh, that's not gonna make anything back.
No, I don't think so. A couple of the big bits were Clouder Banks, like me doing my own stunt on Wyatt's one wheel.
Didn't you twist your ankle?
Where I fucking sprinted for like all day for like this like specific scene, and then in jeans, and then I was on the one wheel and I had to eat shit on the one wheel, and that was kind of hard to do because I was like throwing myself over a curb, and I kind of like fucked my side up. But
I remember you had that one wheel
the one
for
wheel
a
for a
while,
while, right?
Yeah.
Because we're trying to shoot that. And
my bachelor party video was I lost so much money.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Why? Well, that was
so expensive.
That was for you too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So look at it like that.
I'll try.
I'm trying to help. One of the things that just sticks out to me in my head is when you got the square box and like the money thing where the money just flew up in the air and people were just grabbing like 20s and 100s.
Wait, where was this at?
I didn't get to participate. Very unfortunate. But you had Ella, Taylor.
A cash machine.
Oh, the cash machine.
The cash machine was fun.
Dude, have you seen? Wait, did you?
I was like, there's no way these guys won't like this.
Were people did people like put honey on themselves or no?
Yep. Yeah,
'Cause
put honey on her hands.
Remember that scene from Matilda?
She did it,
Where
right?
no, she's watching the TV and he's like, Danny DeVito's like, watch it, and like they're making fun of this guy because he's like trying to get this cash and like he's kind of like sick in the end. Yeah, that's funny though. The cash machine, huh?
Yeah, Ella and Taylor went in there.
Imagine people are just so over your bits that they're like, I don't want to do this one.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, you know what?
Cash machine. I forgot about that one.
That one's one of my favorites.
What about taking like 6 girls to Harry Styles?
Oh yeah, you did that too.
Well, that didn't pay for the tickets.
You got those comped?
Yeah. No, that would have been like 15 grand.
Oh
Three people. Four tickets.
Was Charlie like, Dad, how come you're not taking me?
She's not into Harry Styles.
Oh, she's too cool.
She's way too cool for Harry
Damn,
Styles.
that's pretty sick.
She likes Frank Ocean.
Oh.
Yeah, I really fucked up not becoming friends with Charlie because she hangs out with the Kardashians now.
Charlie Nash?
Yeah, Charlie Nash hangs out with
doesn't.
She does.
What?
And I chose to be friends with Jason instead of Charlie.
No comment.
Oh my God.
I'm not commenting on that.
NDA.
Yeah.
Friends with Wyatt?
It's just a matter of time before Wyatt becomes friends with Imagine Dragons.
Or it's one of the pilots.
Yeah.
That is really funny. It's like Wyatt will tell me like certain celebrities' kids that he's friends with, and you're like, damn, can I come? Like, it's crazy.
Is there a selfish part of you that thinks like, Wyatt, can you get them on my pod?
No. There's a part of me that's like, I'm gonna stay far away so I don't screw this up for Wyatt. you know, because like they're just like Wyatt doesn't get like starstruck.
Right.
He's just like, oh yeah.
I mean, he's been around me and Todd his whole life. So
My uncles are famous.
yeah, he's used to it.
Super fucking famous.
When the two of you lived together, was that like a pretty key point in your lives?
That was really fun.
It was
Yeah,
just the
I'd
two of
say-
you in a massive home.
I'd say so. I really learned how to like, become a father figure.
Why did we have that huge home?
It was great. We needed
Oh,
it.
because the
you know?
kids had their own room.
The kids had their own rooms. Jason and I were bringing back models.
No, not really. Maybe one of us was.
That was fun.
Was it? Did,
Model airplanes I was bringing back, working on those.
did you feel youthful living with Todd, like seeing him do all this nightlife stuff?
Did I feel youthful? Yeah, you always feel youthful, like hanging out with you guys. You guys are so much younger than me.
What were we doing back then? We were still vlogging.
I mean, we were out. We were out shooting every night.
Yeah.
That really was what we were doing.
Mm.
It wasn't like we were like, and then if I had the kids one night,
Oh my.
and mostly what I remember is like having the kids over for like on a Wednesday night, getting them dinner, and then David showing up and being like, "We gotta go out," and I'm like, "The kids are here," and he's like, "Just leave them." And then he would like find some random person to watch them, like Dima will watch them. And Dima would be like, "I got you, bro. Don't worry."
Dima. Dude,
Charlie's like, "Please don't leave me with Dima."
yo, Jason had the best couch at that house.
Did he?
The fucking better than a cloud couch.
Did you guys take advantage of
I
the
had
pool?
the dream.
The dream. It was
Just
amazing.
knock off cloud.
Dude, it was better than a cloud.
Did you take advantage of the pool?
No, because it was always cold,
I swam there in the summertime.
You did?
In there, yeah.
and then it was a
Wait,
fortune to heat.
Yeah, I hopped in there a couple times.
So expensive to heat.
But yeah, we didn't really go in the jacuzzi. That property was crazy.
I think we ran a bike in there once.
You did ride a bike in there once.
A motorcycle.
Yeah, that was sick.
someone Jumped it. Didn't someone jump that?
Danny Burke
Yeah.
with pepper spray.
And somebody like levitated with those.
Oh yeah, that's
with
right.
those water socks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many memories.
Oh wow.
Yeah, really fun. But let's look forward to the future.
Yeah,
Joe,
we
who
can't
we
just-
got coming up on the pod?
Uh,
Simple Plan guy.
No way. You have simple plan?
Anybody?
See, Todd cares.
That's pretty sick.
I got the record right here. So my
Damn.
thing is, I'm trying to get something from each person so they can sign it.
nice.
Yeah.
So that's why I have the exhibit CDs.
Do you want my book?
Joe, where do you
I'm
get
surprised
your,
I don't have your book yet.
Joe, where do you get your will to continue? How do you have it?
Honestly, Joe wasn't here. I don't know where I'd be. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, keep going.
No,
wanna
he
hear it.
he fires me up.
Yeah, he fires me
know?
up too.
I'm so
Nivine
fucking
loves
loaded.
Joe.
Huh? Naveen?
Yeah.
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 I love Joe.
Nivine loves Joe.
I tried so hard for so many years in New Jersey trying to make these videos, but nobody wanted to do them. So now out here in LA, I have all these people that want to make videos. Maybe they don't know they want to make videos, but like if I give them a call and badger them a little, they'll show up at my house and we get to do it. I'm just so like stoked on life.
He recorded and edited the diaries practically for free.
Yeah,
He did?
Yeah, the first 40 episodes.
What's practically for free mean?
I
What
gave him-
was the payment?
I gave him 30% of each video.
Yeah.
Of that. So
Of the ad revenue?
Of the ad revenue.
Yeah.
So we checked the ad revenue on each video.
Oh, that's
They're each
confusing.
getting like over 100K
Yeah.
views. Like some like 300K.
That's confusing though. How do you keep track of that?
So I would go to each video and just see how much it would make and
But
take
it pays
30%
in
of that.
perpetuity.
Yeah, but we
Pays
would do
forever.
it.
So you're saying
Joe's like,
Todd,
hey, wait a minute.
So you're saying
More
Todd
money.
still owes me money?
No, we talked about this.
Did we?
We said the first after like the first week or two.
Yeah, I think
Of the
it was like
video.
after the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I have a question for you, Jay.
Todd.
So getting Dylan Francis to sit here is a win for you.
That's a massive W.
Wait, you should get Cody Ko.
I don't know him. If you could, I don't think he'd do it.
Maybe with Dylan.
Dylan.
Yo,
Yo, Cody Ko's a DJ
co-friends
now.
with Dylan?
They DJ together in Vegas.
What?
They DJ.
They
Cody,
did DJ
yeah,
together.
Cody
Yeah,
opened.
yeah.
That's
Cody-
something I wish I did more
Cody's
of.
crushing it right now.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
Yeah, he's
a
always-
residency at fucking Encore. But he's always
he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
he really?
Yeah, he's killing it.
He's always been crushing it though. Like, he's always like doing
It's
good.
crazy. How did he learn how to DJ?
Fucking, I think Dylan.
Dylan taught him.
I think, yeah,
Is learning to DJ not that hard? Or
I don't think it is.
dude, David should DJ with Corinna
I think it is.
or you.
I think it is hard because I watched David take a class.
It is pretty
DJ
hard.
class once. And
Yeah.
I was confused.
You know, what'd be funny is Views was canceled with Jason and David, but then David and Jason moved to DJing.
That'd be sick.
It's called viewing.
That's exactly
Listening.
what he needs. A 50-year-old guy up there with him.
That would be sick. Are you
the
kidding
club.
me? Dude, you should DJ as Carmelita. Okay, you motherfuckers. Who wants to
know
see
how
my
to DJ.
pussy hole? Jump. I think I miss Carmelita. Remember the Views tour? Carmelita would open it up.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. I don't know how you did that. Dude, Carmelita's fucking
Yeah.
great. You know how like Chris Lilly has Jamay's podcast and he's like, Jamay, you should do a podcast as Carmelita.
Welcome back to the show, you fucking asshole.
You should come back on this podcast as Carmelita. Bring this shit back, man. Give the people what they want.
Carmelita, I think I'm done with like those kind of things.
Are you nervous being here with two of like the biggest heartthrobs on only YouTubers?
It's so hard.
YouTubers.
That's my way of getting around it.
Only YouTubers?
Yeah.
That's really funny. How is it
my
going on Only
God.
YouTubers?
It's really great.
People are gonna know what we're talking about.
I accidentally showed my cock one time. Dude, did you guys see the fucking video of the guy narrowing his asshole?
Yeah.
He showed me, and he shows this. Sorry for yelling.
He married it.
This guy.
No,
nares,
he narrowed it.
This guy's showing how to narrow his
It's
asshole.
on
Married his
YouTube.
asshole.
No, he actually shows his asshole and his balls dangling on YouTube.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's insane.
You could do it if you want. 19 million views in 7 days.
How is YouTube allowing that?
Because it's educational. So they have like naked
You want me to
yoga.
fucking show you how to jack off on YouTube?
If you do in a classy way, yeah.
Hey, everyone, 30 and above, I'll show you how to jerk off on YouTube.
You can do it.
He got 19 million views.
Yeah,
No,
the
he
gears are turning, huh?
Yeah, I can picture Jason doing that because he has really saggy balls. So it's perfect.
And he just said he has hair down there. So we know. 19
Jay.
million views in 7 days.
Jay, you'll make like 25K.
I'll film it.
You make for 50K. You should do it.
30%.
Why wouldn't it get taken down?
Because YouTube allows naked educational informational stuff.
It's wild.
So you can have like hot naked yoga because it's...
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can if you YouTube it.
Jay, you can
Type in like
actually
naked
Jay,
yoga poses.
This guy's butthole and ball sack are on YouTube. Type in naring butthole.
Why are you closing your legs when you're looking this up? Stand up.
Wait, so
How?
Joe, you've shown your
Near
No, I've never done it.
oh.
But
your bum.
it is on there. It's pretty insane how they allow it.
It is.
Educational.
Kevin Leonardo, YouTuber, goes viral for NSFW, but hair removal
Yeah.
has sort of scandalized social media by posting.
Yo, this podcast is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I want to do this more.
Hey, if you're still listening, give this video a like, subscribe.
I used to do a podcast
How's that?
called The Good.
What happened? You guys did well with it.
Yeah, we're doing well, and then
Why'd you stop? It was doing really well.
I think we stopped because I ended up going out of town, and then Brett was. No, it was
because I had to go to.
it was one of those. No, actually, I don't know why we stopped because Brett was working on his tech company, and he was
didn't want to do it. He pulled an Ilya.
kind of pulled an Ilya.
Who's
Yeah,
Ilya again?
Right.
that's your friend that you
I don't
podcast
recall.
with
Focused on business.
on business.
I don't know.
Business ethics,
I don't know.
dude.
Maybe they're onto something. Maybe we should focus on business.
Guys, thanks so much for coming by. Give this video a like if you haven't yet. Make sure to subscribe. We're
Is
doing
this
these
it?
2 a week. Yeah, dude. We fucking killed it.
Can we just come on whenever we want?
Yeah, you guys are my new co-host. Every Friday, we're coming on.
Okay, we'll come.
Really?
Is today Friday?
No,
It's
this is today's Thursday.
Oh, okay.
But it'll go up tomorrow.
No, I'm down.
Well, what's your plan for next week?
Can I get some?
You guys, what do you mean? Once you walked in, that was the binding contract. This is fun. We're like the good
Oh,
boys.
shit,
the
what time
naughty
is it?
boys.
Oh my god.
Todd has hot yoga today. Then he has a therapy and a vocal lesson.
Well, we should probably combine podcasts.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
I just don't know if there's enough money.
Are you willing to give up your share of money? Because I can't.
I can't.